Well, hello to everybody on the internet, and very welcome back to the First Crusade in Dwarf Glory, Death and Loot, guys. And we are up here at Battle 206 after we kind of defeat all the troll raids, if you will. And I had an opportunity to kind of look at the stats through my recording, and this guy says this dragon is technically maybe 10 times, 11 times heavier than the forest, the forest trolls that is, and the stamina is off the roof as well. So I don't think it's time to kind of even attempt to deal with him. We also have an artifact to pick, and I'm wondering which way to go. And to be honest, maybe I grab the gold ore, or maybe I grab the mug, because I have plenty of this ring of restoration, if you will. So I'll grab the mug for now, in all honesty. Some pauldrons, that's okay, we're gonna roll those things up. As you can see, I forgot to kind of check that. And I did tidy up as much as possible in my inventory, or the coffers, if you will. So yep, another golden pauldrons. We have another holy mantle here, but it does not belong there. Yeah, the holy mantle can go here. This guy can stay there, and I don't know where I keep these guys. Yep, and I can roll these guys up. And there is a way to kind of deal with this issue. Alright, I can actually roll up another epic. Yeah, that's cool. So we might kind of try and do that by hand now with 70 physical resist. We might pick a stamina or something on the next one. And this one is not bad as well, when you think about it. So that's cool. I don't want to roll those up, and yeah, I can lock these guys. I completely forgot about it. You know, that's cool. So now if I press this button, it shouldn't kind of, it's accepting the locked items. So that is kind of fixing my issue with the artifacts, if you will. I cannot roll them by mistake, because if well, this way I have better chances to survive if I equip forged characters with, let's say, with the max, or I need to kind of like pushing those forest trolls forward. Door helped quite a lot. But I think we're gonna try and deal with this guy for starters. Everything else is covered, if you will. And nice, we have this fine gentleman here, and I'm wondering if I should replace him. I think he is our best candidate for it, but yeah, 29 stamina, it will have a bit more stamina, and then we can maybe kind of deal with this stuff as well and give him better stats. But it's very close as well when you think about it. It's 90 HP more, but hey, I mean, all considered, how many does he have? Yeah, he's gonna be at 1330, if you will, you know. So it's not a bad option, but maybe another veteran dwarf will show up or something, I don't know. So let's give this a go as we are, you know. But yeah, it's actually on slow speed, lucky me. I don't remember how I left the game, if you will. I'm gonna speed to 1.5 for now. And it looks like we're not doing a lot of progress, and we are being pushed back, and we are not kind of applying a lot of bleed either. But it's kind of working. Yep, the numbers are going down, so we're gonna start pushing back now, and we should be fine against him. The last time we got him, the only problem is like we are facing a lot of poison at this point, you know, but we are kind of withstanding the damage. And there is a tornado coming off. It's probably him, you know, the champion, the Tempest, if you will. This is the second time we are dealing with him too. I'm gonna speed this up and see if we can kind of get it out of the way. So far we don't really have a lot of success. I mean, we are making progress, but it's going very slow. Even the, how do you call it, even the support orcs are healing because there are quite so many. Or quite a few, sorry. For the lack of better terms. Let's give it a bit more speed. Oh, there we go. They are going down, definitely. And that's a game. So fair enough, we can dismantle all of that. I did took time to kind of upgrade all the artifacts as much as I could, in all honesty. Nothing to buy, nothing to hire, nothing special at least. This is the highest bounty, so we might as well. Yeah, we have the holy stuff here and golden pauldrons and stuff, so why not? Let's give it a go. See how it's gonna go again. Yeah, I didn't equip the thingy, guys, and I didn't check the artifacts. Yep, we're gonna lose now because of it. Yep, I didn't equip the Ring of Thunder, if you will, or it's equipped on a wrong person. Yeah, I was making changes. Nope, it's not equipped, so I might go with that. I think he is a better candidate. Yeah, he is technically the best candidate, but I think we're gonna go there. That should kind of help us with that, and we don't have the stuff of water, unfortunately. And they have quite a lot of spirits with the chakram or whatever it is. I don't remember them. Yeah, we are burning a lot, but are we reducing the numbers? Yeah, slowly. And we are losing again. So yeah, I have to bring the stuff of water for the mages. I just wanted to make sure, guys. I hope you don't mind that, my back and forth kind of thing. I can maybe bring 2 stuffs of water. I'm not in the... I can get some crit chance on this one, and I should have a few others, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, crit damage, crit chance and dexterity. I don't know, is it worth it? Let's try with one and see if it's gonna work any better. They have quite a few of those big orcs, and that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, we are being saved and all sorts of stuff. They're going to wear us down by the looks of it. Yeah, but we are making progress. Kinda. Yep. They are falling down. In numbers at least. I don't know if we are out of the woods, but hey. Yeah, the stuff of water is mandatory. At this point, that burn damage is too much. By the looks of it. So I cannot just cadoodle. As it is, you know, with 2 druids and 1 Djinn priest. Maybe I should have left the 2 druids and give the stuff of water to the Djinn priest. That would have been better. We would have been able to, or stand a chance to remove more debuffs that way. You know, and get rid of them faster. Now I can speed this up. I don't think that anything can go wrong at this stage. Yep, that's it. And this should be done now. It's done. We had some loot. Yeah, quite a few things. Golden pauldrons, spear. We can dismantle all of that, no bother. Nothing great there. We can buy that. I'm not really sure if I want that or that, to be honest. Yeah, it's a epic one, so I'll buy the epic one. Let's crack on, guys. Who do we face now? We are set for the mages, but they have quite a few of the defender orcs, if you will. Yeah, the hammer orc. That's how they are called. And we have the cleaver orc as well here, but less mages when you think about it. And we have this skull splitter orcs. you know, that have the axe throw. And quite a few mages, but no healers, so I don't know. Maybe... yeah, this might prove to be a difficult one, but let's see. I want to check. And as you can see, they have the Defender Orks and then those globes of mana or whatever they are called. So they are kind of keep increasing their mana regen and damage as well, I think, as they go. So some of those combinations kind of play out against us, you know, if you will. But no sweat here, by the looks of it. We're gonna get them. I can speed up the grasshopper part. Let's go for it. And I think if I face now the, sorry, how do you call it, the Worlocks or whatever we're having coming our way, I'll pick that up just in case. I'm gonna keep rolling them up, they might come handy. I'm not really sure, in all honesty. Nothing to buy? Yeah, spear, benediction, another epic spear, that's cool. So I'm happy with that. What we are facing, more mages and more defender orcs and stuff. Do we have anything that we want here desperately? Orb of mana, yeah. Yeah, it's increasing the damage every time when it procs, technically. So maybe we try this melee guys. They're almost entirely a melee comp. They have a few archers, 5 of them. Yeah, they're doing quite a lot of damage to us. And that's a game. Fair enough. What do we face? Oh fine, divine shoulders. I'll pick one we don't have any whatsoever, and now we are facing the Worlocks, but it looks like benediction. I'll buy that. Give me a second just to tidy up all of this. Well guys, I kinda tidy up the coffers, if you will, and I rolled up a golden spear. That is an improvement over ours, so that will work out. And I give an Ankh to one of our priests and swap the stuffs, if you will, around, with the hope that we might kinda remove more debuffs that way. You know, we are facing the Worlocks and the elites, and we have 6 of these fire mages in this fight. We have 6 thunder mages and no mages whatsoever. So in all honesty, we might pick that fight. I think that will be the fight for us, and we can then have the gym priest fully equipped with his set. And let's see what happens. You know, I'm very curious. This should be 210, the battle 210. Alright, it looks like we can hold up. Yep. We are definitely not losing a lot of health from the Warlocks. I think if I put this on, then I can see who is doing most of the DPS, who is killing us technically. And they are not dying yet. Quite a lot of guys in front of them. But we are not removing the debuffs as well. As you can see, it's a bit unfortunate. Our priests are dying in the back. So we might want to bring the max if we don't succeed now. I can remove our DPS meter. It just makes no sense. So far so good, maybe? Yep. We survived that. And I'm running with the bacon up front. You know, one of the priests is almost dead. Unfortunately, there we go. He was saved again. Probably. Yeah, we are not removing those debuffs with the chain heal or the angel. Yeah, the angel is actually removing some of them. Sorry, the angel has a chance to remove the buffs, I think, but I don't know who has it. Yeah, it's one of the druids. And yeah, we kind of made a lot of progress, but they're still alive. I can just guess if I'm watching this, I can guess who is killing me. And in this scenario it will be the Worlocks. You know, if I'm dying. But yeah, orcs are dying, so I think we are on the right track. There is only one left now, as far as I can tell. So I think we can speed it up a bit. Sorry about the slow fight, but hey, better safe than sorry. And I'm trying to kind of figure out what is happening as well, but yeah, I don't have all the information, if you will, yet. So yeah, I can dismantle that, no bother. We have 30 gems there, and I think my daughter managed to finish one of the quests. So what do I grab now? Do I need dunk? Yeah, dunk might come handy in some of these fights. This gentleman leveled up, so that's cool. He's getting random stuff. Yeah, he got dexterity this time. Probably. Why? Two dexterity. You know, but hey, it's nice. I think the dice is nice. And he got stamina and strength in the same time. So that's cool. Now this gentleman is gonna level up, so I think I'm gonna do this and give him double stamina and double strength, and he will get one. So yep, 3 stamina, 2 strength and 1 wisdom. Yeah, but that's cool. I think that's 5 stats every time they level up. Anybody close? Yep, this gentleman is close as well. When you think about it, what can we give him? We might give him double dices and just go with that, or we can give him something certain like the stamina and the dice. You know, he's definitely leveling up by the looks of it. Now what do we pick? Yeah, dunks can come handy, you know. We might roll up a tome. Yeah, we can make one blue tome if you ask me. And I should have probably picked up the ore, in all honesty. If we need the ore, you know, it would have been nice to have it. And yeah, we have 3 of this. So now left click and, sorry, shift and left click will unlock them. And we can just roll them up and we can lock it up again. Now we can give it to somebody, in all honesty, for the easier fights. You know, if we feel like somebody deserves a bit more, how do you call it, more experience, and why not? We can keep leveling our priests a bit faster. You know, that can be an option. Anything in the shop? Not really. Nothing. Yeah, we can replace that gentleman in the back, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. I'm not really sure if I want to upgrade my shop to keep increasing the chances. It's half the gold, but hey, there we go. I think it's better now. So we are reducing the chance of getting greens, but we are increasing the chances of getting blues. So yep, I think we are making progress. Now let's, I think we're gonna try these guys. Just for, do we have anything there that we want? Not really, the dice up. Yeah, and these guys, we can keep rolling them up. The winter is interesting too, but we have to equip our water stuff probably. What do we do? Druid stuff is also nice. To pick up a bit more druid stuff will be cool. And what do we chase here? Oh yeah, the holy spoilers. Right, so back to the drawing board, if you will. I hope I'm doing this the right way. And I think I'm gonna re-equip our gym priest with the water stuff and try that for a change. There is a lot of melee orcs, so they should just clash into us and go under, if you will. But so far so good. You know, it's remarkable. They are barely doing any damage. Yeah, the fire mage orcs are doing the most damage. Yep, that's our clue, if you will. If you have counter for their debuffs, we should be technically fine. The hammer orcs are next, but yeah, they are easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can speed this up a little bit and try to get rid of them. Those amulets are very powerful now from the trolls. If I keep an eye on the levels and the experience needed, if I can put them on the same character, you know, and get 4 stats, that's amazing. In the same time, and they are useful for our front rankers. Oh, I kinda end up... right. Another veteran, guys. Iron Joe. My goodness me, man. 60 stamina, 22 wisdom, 200 and... yeah, we are buying him. I don't know why I'm looking at it. So he can go. And I wonder if I should just level him up so he stands a chance to play whatever, in all honesty. We are facing nothing special there, nothing in the shop. We just got a recruit. Yeah, let me sort it and I'll let you know what will happen. How I'm going to go about it. So that's all sorted, if you will. And he had the scarecrow, technically. So this gentleman did level up. So I can give the physical resist to somebody else for now, you know, so we can survive a bit longer. And I do stand a chance to kinda catch the level ups, if you will. So now we're not gonna use this, definitely. They are not allowed, technically. And I can put this in the storage. There we go. I don't know why I'm collecting them, guys, but I like them. This is cool as well. It's increasing the mana regeneration for our priest, so I mean that's a great option. But I would like to have the tome, sorry, so he can kinda level a bit faster. Okay, off we go, guys. Who do we fight? Maybe the guys in the caves, yeah. That looks like a good trade-off for us. What do we have equipped here? Oh, we have the... technically we have the rain cloud and we don't need it. So off we go. To the caves now. Unfortunately I cannot go only for the highest bounty anymore by the looks of it. I have to kinda think about the compositions and everything else that is happening in order to pick the safest fights, if you will. And there we go. We are doing... yeah, the cleaver orcs are quite nasty to us, so I hope this could have been kind of done a bit more compact, if you will. It's taking a lot of screen space, but hey, it's part of the game and it's important. So that's it, only the grasshoppers left. And we are coming to the 100-meter mark, if you will. And there they go. One by one, they're all dead. Fair enough. That's cool. We can disassemble all of that. What we are facing, yeah. You see, he is holy now, so we can reroll him, for example, and we can bring back our Holy Alliance, if you will. What we are facing now? We are facing... no, every card has mages, so we have to kind of maybe grab our water stuff, if you will, and then proceed and maybe deal only with the... I mean, we don't have to. We can maybe assign this instead to somebody, but Yeah, they are far away from leveling up. Let me just check. 57. That gentleman did level up. Do we have another tome that I can give? Yeah, we should. I think if I go this way, I'll find him faster. Yep, and we can try this now. Just to level faster. And we can take off that. I don't know how much damage this is doing. I mean, he was probably showing up on the damage meter. So he's close to leveling up, but he wouldn't. Nope. He will level up next fight, probably. Hopefully. I'm not really sure now. Do we try? What did we have? Did we hit any? Yeah, we have one card with these 6 guys. So yeah, we can dodge that way. So I think I'm gonna go in here for now with it, and I don't think that yeah, he will be harder to kind of push back, but in the same time, I don't know. It will be nice to have the hit points totals here as well. Yeah, he has far more hit points than him, so maybe we go that way and see what happens. Just for science. Yeah, the mages are still not kicking in. There they come. They will show up now on the damage meter, as you can see. They're climbing quite high. Oh, sorry, the thunder mages, they're not fire mages. So, yep. But, yep. As you can see, we can kinda completely ignore them at this stage. So I can speed this up and just take care of the grasshoppers, if you will, now. They're all going to act as the grasshoppers. So yeah, it's cool, man. It's a very cool game. There we go. Let's slow down so we don't run into trouble next time. I'm going to dismantle all of that. Now we have more nice guys. He is holy. And he has, yeah, but he has only 180 weight. But 15 wisdom, man. Yeah. And how is the stamina looking? 28 stamina, man. We're gonna lose 20 weight, but we are getting some wisdom and we are getting the Holy Alliance. So yes, give me a second, guys. I'll sort that out real quick and we'll crack on. Well, guys, all of this is sorted. I did exactly the same what I did with the previous priest, if you will, with the veteran. But I feel like I should swap the roles and give this set to the Jinn priest, and you know, swap the roles, if you will. He can be our druid, and the guy in the back can be our Jinn priest for now. So yep, that's cool. I can give him the tome instead of that scarab. We can tidy up a bit later, maybe. I'm not really sure. This guy is going to level up, so we can give him the amulet instead, and we can even give him the dice, if you will, but I'm not really sure if I want it. But he's gonna get 1 stamina anyway. At this point, what he will be getting? 3 stamina and 1 strength, which is quite nice for him, if you ask me. You know, he doesn't have a lot of strength anyway. So yep, let's run with that. This guy is going to level up too, so he can have the amulet and maybe the ring as well. Again, same thing, 3 stamina, 1 wisdom, 1 strength, which is quite nice because he's a paladin. He's getting a stamina and wisdom, you know. So yep, he's gonna keep leveling all 3 stats that way, and I just have to keep an eye on the level ups. So yep, let's crack on, guys. There is no point of delaying. Let's just jump into it. And now we are facing a lot of mages. We can take advantage and maybe, oh yeah, but we have fire and how do you call it? Yeah, we have no mages here at all whatsoever. So can we take advantage and remove the ring? Yeah, sure, man. We can give him the tungsten ore for now, if you will. You know, so the other guys can get a bit more experience. He's not gonna level up, definitely, by the looks of it. And let's jump into it. So we can use now our go to our advantage and pick cards that we can kind of deal with it. But these guys are kicking us back in to the other end of the world, if you will. At this stage, we are not holding them back, and we are not killing them fast enough. So there is a price to pay, if you will. And they are not dying either. Yeah, they start kind of disappearing. But we are at the 40 level markman. But maybe we're gonna reverse the trend, if you will. Yeah, by the looks of it, we are holding up now, and they are disappearing, more and more of them. You see, the hammer orcs did the most of the damage, and we have plenty of how do you call it, physical resistance. So we should kind of capitalize on that. Hopefully I'm getting the gist of it, if you will, and start thinking in the right direction. So again, you know, picking the right card to be countered, you know, it's kind of important if you want to have an easy life, that is. Alright, I can speed up and we don't have to spend all the eternity watching these grasshoppers jumping around. Well guys, that was the fight. It took a bit longer, but it was very straightforward. I'm gonna dismantle all of this, no bother. And I never pay attention to the hints, if you will. And I didn't show you, maybe I forgot, we have the Holy Alliance again now. So we should be doing a little bit more DPS, if you will, because of it, which is quite nice. Now what we are facing here, shop wise, yay, that's cool. And at least they are epic. So we can drop them in there. Oh, sorry, that was just taking them off. I think it was better. No, just a ton of strength all the times. So I don't know if that can be changed. And we are at battle 215, and we have a card with both mages, Frost Orc and Fire Mage Orc, Thunder and Fire, or just Fire, and a ton of melee guys that can probably push us back quite a lot. But hey, let's not goof around and re-equip our Gym Priest, and we're gonna try that card, see how it's gonna go. And I didn't check the level ups, guys, so I didn't took care of the artifacts, if you will. I messed that one up. That's on me. No point of running away now. It looks like we are handling the situation. It's no bother. Yeah, it's just the grasshoppers now, guys. Pretty much. And it's a game, I would say, the last one. There we go. It took a bit, so fair and square. We're gonna dismantle all of that. We stand a chance to kinda roll some interesting stuff. What do we have? Oh, right. Fair enough. We are grabbing that, that's for sure. White River, no. Oh, speed 6 only. Yay, finally, man. We can start from somewhere. I mean, it's technically we're not gonna be able to build quite a lot on top of it, but at least it's only speed, man. It's no no strength on it. Or yeah, they usually come with strength or poison resist. Now we have Durzal the Dragonkeeper again at 79,000, almost 80k, sorry. Man, that's brutal. Yeah, let's give him a go, why not, man? Like, it's... We have win him a couple of times, so fingers crossed we can debuff ourselves, if you will. The other targets should be very squishy compared to him. You know, it shouldn't pose any threat. Yeah, and we are obliterating them, if you will. Fair and square. The bodyguard orc is doing more damage than him, man, which is quite interesting. You know, I was not expecting that. But I suppose we are debuffing the fire a bit easier than the rest of the debuffs. So yep, that's a game, guys, by the looks of it. 70k in bounties. I like the group, it's amazing. I was not expecting this, to be honest, when I started playing. I went to kind of finish a quest and I kind of figured out that it's very cool to play. But yeah, this is amazing. And I didn't check the level ups again, so hopefully I didn't mess them up. Now if you pay attention you can min-max things, that's what I'm trying to say. There we go, it's a 100-meter mark, so we should be wrapping up this shortly. Yep, all done and dusted. Quite nice, if you ask me. Oh, come on. One tiny little dude with his arrow. Yeah, he gave us only the stuff of fireman. Right, nothing special that we want to hire. Yeah, we can grab that just in case. It's purple, we can always dismantle it. So, yeah, this gentleman is about to level up. Those guys are about to level up. 45, no. He'll probably level up next time. What we are collecting in bounty? 44, man. Yeah, for one. But I don't know with the... if the experience is how do you call it... on top of it or not. Now I'm wondering if I have another wisdom thingy to give him. Yeah, I have another rank, as you can see right here. I better swap that tome. A lot of back and forth if you want to kind of maximize your things, and I can do this. He's about to level up, so we can do that, and I wonder if I should give him another how do you call it, another amulet. Yeah, why not? What will be the total? Yeah, that's perfect, man. 6 stats. Yeah, he's gonna grow up. He's gonna grow up quite powerful. And yep, he might not level up, but just in case, you know, the guy in the back. And he wouldn't be leveling up, but just in case, again, I'm not really sure. Now this is going to be very painful. We can win it probably, but it's gonna be very painful. It's gonna take forever to bring them down. So we're gonna go here and we can fix our gym priest. So off we go. Let's get it done. Yep, that's a game. Well, that was a nice fight. If you ask me, my goodness me, he was on the other end of the world. We're gonna disassemble all of that. What we are facing here, no recruits that we desperately want. Nothing to buy. So we can crack on. Check the levels though. He did level, so we can give him the tome now again. He is close. He's gonna get stamina and 2 randoms. Is it worth it? Oh, he didn't level up, so yeah, we're gonna leave those with him. Yeah, whatever might happen, you know. It's interesting to kind of have a counter for the dice below this, you know, what the dice give you. That will be very cool to see, you know, over time. But hey, I don't know if the developers can actually sneak that in. So yep, stamina, wisdom and strength he wants. Yeah, so he's not gonna get stamina, but he's gonna get at least 1 wisdom, 1 strength and 1 stamina this way. So I'm cool with that. And he's gonna get his stats. So yep, let's crack on, guys. Yeah, we have another entirely melee composition, if you will. Almost. So yeah, let's go in there. I don't know if I want to upgrade the shop again. You know, that could be cool. You know, I can also maybe consider spending some money on rerolls and see if I can get something here and there, but yeah, it's 127, so yeah, that's okay. I buy that for just in case. I think I have too many things, but I'll sort them out after this fight. Probably. Let's jump in and see what happens. It should be fine. Well, there we go, guys. That was like a 4 minutes later thing. I will speed it up so we don't have to watch all the back and forth. If you will, nothing to buy, nothing to recruit. You know, who leveled up? We leveled up, no bother. We can maybe swap things around so everybody can have some more resistances, if you will. And we have the Razor Blade Ring here, so he's far off from leveling up. This gentleman is about to level up, so we can do this. And give him the double wisdom. Our Warpriest leveled up, so that's cool. And yep, that's about it. Let's just jump into it. One more fight, and yeah, we can go to the caves again. As you can see, I think they take a bit longer, but they are the safest for us. And oh, we have the fire mages, which I didn't take into an account. But let's see if we can kind of get rid of them before it's too late. It looks like we are making the progress. How did I didn't notice that there is fire mages? Oh no, it might be the archers though. You know, in all honesty. The fire fang orc, sorry, is the guys with the thieves technically. They are applying the burn thingy. So therefore it was not a big problem. And that's a game. Oh, come on. The grasshoppers, man. We have to push them all the way to the end, but hey, it's a small price to pay for the group that we are playing. Disassemble everything. I have not even checked what we have inside. Sorry, at the forge. And there is some recipes in the forge, if you will. You know, you can kind of do this, and I think this is a quest today, but I'm not really sure if I can. Can you do it with the whatever? Yeah, there is a copper helmet, for example. We have a knight helmet probably, but I don't know if we can do it with an recruit helmet. So let's try that. We should have a knight helmet, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look-see. Yep, we do have a knight helmet. So I'm not really sure if you can do it with the different qualities. Oh yeah, you can. It's no bother. Oh, the white river helmet. So now if I go out here and formation quests, oh, steel helmet, copper helmet and knight helmet. Oh, that's the warrior technically. So I have to buy one, how do you call it? One holy crystal, fair enough. One copper helmet again and one steel helmet, the warrior helmet, if you will. So I can disassemble that one, but hey, that is a thing. So now we have reapers and elites at fight 220, if you will. So let's just jump into it. I should have checked for that copper helmet, but I'm sure we can find one. We are being pushed, and those Firefang orcs are still burning us, if you will, but it's no bother. They are they are done technically. I don't think that we can lose at this stage. Yep, that's it. The grasshopper's part. And that's a game, guys. So that's perfect. There goes the steel helmet. We can disassemble that. I have to kind of maybe play with those things and figure out what are the recipes, sorry, and what they are giving. And I didn't realize that. Probably it's a bit too late now. I kind of pick up that from the quest, guys, technically. And we can do this again and see what's gonna come up and take advantage of that. Yeah, because they are not they are not written. You just see the icons, and I don't know, I checked the... Yeah, that's cool, man. Like, it's not bad. It's a cool helmet. Yeah, and it's for the executioner set technically, so you can craft a whole set. So if you do the shoulders, and I don't know what will be the weapon then, in all honesty. I wonder. Explode for strength damage causing bleed. Yeah, the same thing that our necklace is giving us. So let's check our guys. Nobody is close to leveling up apart from him. He might level up, which is okay. We can kind of maybe... Oh, he's a veteran. And he's just a knight. Yeah, he's probably having everything to play anything technically at this point. Be it a paladin or how do you call it? Or a warpriest. So I'll give him the two necklaces. He is close to 45. He's gonna level up as well. So maybe he should be a priority. What he is getting? Just 1 stamina? Because, yeah. Oh, this is giving 1 strength and 1 stamina. Oh, after battle if the explosion killed at least 1 enemy. Fair enough. So, what do we give him? This is interesting now when you have 2 guys needing the same stats. So we're gonna split the difference technically. And we can give them a rock each, probably. To kind of make things a bit better. Or we can even give him the... How do you call it? The dice, and he can grab whatever he can grab. So let's just jump into it and keep cracking. Now look, they are getting much bigger, if you will, in numbers. You know. But hey, I should have picked the other one. Technically without the defender orcs. But let's give them a test, if you will. And I think we are done with these guys. They don't stand a chance. Man, this is amazing. So that's cool. We can disassemble all of that. It's no bother. We don't have anybody to recruit. Yeah, maybe I buy that for just in case. I don't know why I'm buying them, guys. Guys, give me a sec. I will tidy up the coffers and I'll see you in a bit. So yeah, both of these guys can kind of level up, so we can maybe do things the other way around, if you will, and swap stuff. So it can be cool. I don't know if it's worth giving him the... Yeah, we can swap the tomes like this. You know, as soon as one guy level up, we can swap the tomes as needed, if you will, technically. So I think we are fine So far so good, if you will. Well guys, I got I have a few spare mithrils and I upgrade one ring of restoration all the way to epic, and I might actually use it if we are still kinda using them. Yeah, we have one here. I don't know if it's necessary at this point. I might give him this so I can increase his DPS, if you will. So yep, he can stay there. That might kinda help him with the DPS, if you will, but this might be good as well when you think about it. And ignoring the physical resistance. Nothing else to be done. I'll just put this back where it belongs, technically, because I have a few of these guys as well lying all over the place. We have a spare tome here for intelligence, and I'm keeping these guys for the prolonged fights, if you will. You know, I think they will help. So we have 6 fire mages here to deal with. So back to the drawing board, if you will, and we're gonna do slapsies. He's about to level up, and that's cool. We can do that. He's about to level up, so we can give him more strength and stamina, if you will. Or no, we can go like this, so he can get whatever the dice is gonna roll out for him, and call it a day. Fair enough. We can swap this and this, so he stands a better chance to crit, if you will, and do bigger crits. So we're gonna fight one of the guys with the fire mages and no healing or support class. They are not going to be the pushover clan, but hey, I think we stand a chance to get them. Yep, there we go. They are going to start exploding, if you will, as well. It's interesting that I would like to be able to kind of find out if I'm getting stats from the necklace, you know, or let's say the beers or the bacons as well, you know. You can track the bacon though, but not the other ones, you know. It's always interesting to kind of check what happened, you know, and if they procced at all, because I don't see there is no icon for the necklace. You don't know if it procced and you killed orcs with the explosions, if you will. Oh, come on. The grasshoppers. Right? Yeah, he's still alive. There we go. He died. We can disassemble that. That's cool. Fair enough. I think I'll try and write down all the recipes for the next fight of the forge, and maybe have fun with that too, so we can maybe craft some of the things. What we are facing, we have some fire mages and some support here, and I think this will be kinda okay. And we are still chasing stuff in there while not in the cave, so let's go there, guys. We might get the shoulders for our warpriest, if you will. Oh, we have a legendary drop epics. Fair enough. Quite a few drops, 4 of them so far, you know, and we still might get some more, if you will. And technically now I start kinda stockpiling some mithril, if you will, finally. So we might stand a chance to kinda improve some things. Although the chances of finding a white item, you know, from some of them, it's very rare. Or I would not say impossible, but I don't know, it might be a problematic one, if you will. If you want to start from scratch, for example, and let's maybe build one of those oaken stuffs, you know, with stats that you would prefer, because you need to do them across a couple of environments, if you will. So yeah, the banner of courage, and we can pick up that for now. We can still roll up some better ones. Nothing to buy. Yeah, nothing to buy. We can leave the bulwark alone for now. We don't really need it, and we have a chieftain here, and we have the thunder mages. So back to the drawing board. This guy is about to level up, so let's do that. And now we have to equip this thingy. I will have to drop the bacon though. I mean, the guys up front are the best candidates. So I'm not really sure if he is reaping any benefits from that, but let's rank him like that. I think that will be cool. And we can... No, we still need the water stuff. There was fire mages too. So let's try that fight. See how it's gonna go. I am curious. Yeah, that was a quick fight, if you ask me. Now it's just the grasshoppers part. There we go. That's sorted. Disassemble all of that. Nothing special. A lot of stamina, that's nice, but I cannot be bothered now to replace him. What is happening? He leveled up. So let me check the fights though. We have the elites and we have fire mages, we have thunder mages, we have everything around. So we still need that thing. Ooh, right. Look at this. We are buying it. Good thing that we checked. How we are looking here. Holy Crown blue. Yep. Do we have anything to kind of improve it? Maybe. And we are in the right biome, if you ask me. So the stamina and weight. We don't really... Do we want the weight? The weight can come handy. Yeah, let's go weight this time around. I don't know the min maxes, if you will. Alright, we can go one more. Dude, that's brutal. Yeah, let's go with that, man. Fair enough. Grandmaster Smith. Fair enough. 100 gems for that, guys. Well, I got lucky there, guys, I would say. So he can have that. And this can go in storage, but a bit later. So we do need this thingy. And we split this difference here. So things can work out. Anybody is about to level up? Not really. So maybe... Oh no, but it's a tough fight technically. So we might skip on the intelligence, if you will. We are still okay otherwise. We want that extra bleed chance. That might be nice for him. I wouldn't mind it at this point. Let's give them a go, but which one? Technically this is the highest bounty, so let's give that a go. It looks like we're gonna win. And that's a game, guys. So fair and square. We didn't got much out of it, but quite a lot of money though. Yeah, purple bacon, another mug. I'm not really sure what to grab here. You know, I'll grab that bacon for now and replace the blue one, if you will. I'm gonna keep playing him like this with the hope that he is gaining weight here and there. Yeah, weight 80, so I think this is the cool way to go. He is about to level up. He is about to level up. So now we have another one of those conundrum situations. You know, he's getting 2 stats, so we might split the difference, in all honesty, at the moment. You know, because he's gonna get only 1. But look, we can rank him as a paladin for 1 fight. And then they both will kinda get what we are facing, 35. So if you pick the 35, we might be... Oh no, let me check. That might be better for us. 43, 33. So let's level him up this round, and then next round we're gonna level him up. And that will kinda make it right. You know, they will both gain a ton of stats. So let's try this. It's a lot of mages, but I'm still willing to give them a go because we're gonna be sending them all over the place. It might work out, all considered. Yeah, we are not doing enough damage as it is because they are flying all over the place. But they are a pushover clan, so here comes the 70 mark, 80 mark. Yeah, this whole fight was the grasshopper fight, if you will. But there we go. It was a good pick. So let's check now who level up. One guy should level up or no. Alright, Dwarven Clock. No, disassemble. Fair enough, nobody to hire. White River. Yeah, fair enough, we'll grab it. We might reroll it into something better. Yeah, he leveled up, but he's just about. So, do we rank him as a paladin? I mean, he's just getting more stuff, but we don't have the sacrifice and the thornsman, which is a bit disappointing. But yep, when you have the stats, you can do whatever you want. I wonder if these guys shouldn't get the bacon here and there. Oh, he didn't level up. Yeah, but he did. So fair enough, that's cool. So these guys can have tomes, probably. Again. They don't need that. They can level up a bit faster. Yeah, that's about it. We can run with it. Maybe we give one of these guys a bacon though. Instead of this weight only. They can start gaining weight. It wouldn't hurt. And we are facing only melee classes. So yeah, we can pull it off. If you ask me. We don't need that artifact. So yep, we are facing archers too, but let's go for it. I think we're gonna be the pushover clan, if you will. But we are holding ground at the moment. Yeah, but that was it. We are no longer holding ground. But they are disappearing too, so fingers crossed we're gonna reverse the tide. Yeah, but looks like we are doing fine. Well guys, that's a game. It took a bit, almost 4 minutes. I'm gonna reduce that, definitely. You know, there was no point of watching them archers freezing us over and over and over. So I'm not gonna pause the whole fight, no point. Druid call, fair enough. Let's grab it for now. We're gonna deal with it later. What we are facing now? Look at this. It's all melee guys and they have the burning blade and the meteor strike. Can we take him? Sure, why not, man? They should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing to hire, nothing to buy. Yep, let's go. Hey, I didn't check the level ups, guys. I messed that one up. But I suppose it's not the end of the world. There we go. It's only the grasshoppers left. And it's a game, guys. So yeah, plenty of things, but nothing special that we need. When you think about it, you know, I'll try and play with the forge next time, if you will, or in the next playthrough altogether. I'm just gonna play as it is for now. What we are facing, some fire mages and stuff. Yeah, we should go in here, guys, because of the spoilers or whatever they're called, you know, for our warpriests, if you will. Oh, I didn't check the experience and stuff, man. For our guys, I just jumped into it. And I didn't even check the shop, man, when you think about it. Yeah, it's still kind of early game, if you will, probably. I'm drawing my conclusion about, you know, the early game out of the scoreboards, if you will, the leaderboard. You know, I have seen there, you know, 7,000 or whatever, 8,000 almost score. And I'm assuming every level is giving you 1 point. That's my assumption. That's how I think it works. I think the next one is with the Worlocks, so I better slow down. So we don't end up dying because we're gonna pick that one up. Let's disassemble that. Yeah, that's not a bad dwarf, but we don't really need him. And yeah, he's the Worlocks, guys. And yeah, I think we're gonna go in the middle, if you ask me. Alright, nothing in the shop. Experience wise, yeah, he did level up and he's halfway there. So let's kind of fix these guys. It's gonna be a prolonged fight, if you ask me. I'll give this to him and this to him. I'm gonna bring that. There was no mages, yeah, and no, yeah, thunder mages technically. So we need to equip this thing. We can leave the bacon, because why not? I'm thinking. Gaining weight is nice, but to whom do we give this? It's a conundrum. Yeah, let's go that way, I would say. This might be better than this. And even if he levels up, we're still gonna get 2 stats over 1. But we definitely need too bad, maybe we should equip this on one of our paladins, but this is every time when he kills somebody with it. At least one enemy, so if he is lucky, he's getting far more stats. History, yeah, 86, 55, you know, how about this guy's 84, yeah, but we are kinda, we have given them quite a few stats in the last couple of runs, if you will, which is skewing this off. I'm not really sure if he's getting anything or how much he's getting, in all honesty. I don't know, but yeah, I think we are ready to give them a go. Let's see how it's gonna go. It's the Worlocks, you know, it can be dodgy with them. Oh, right. Nope, we are losing people. Because we are being pushed over. Yeah, the problem is like they're pushing us, you know, and we are not doing enough damage. So we're not gonna get there, we have to pick something else to fight. It was a good try, but let's try with the water stuff maybe. That might help. And yeah, he can use that. That might be good. Do we put some more weight? We don't have electrical mages, so the weight might come handy. We can use some, how do you call it, some rings of restoration as well, here and there. We don't need the dices technically. We can swap them. Give me a chance, guys. Right, so many of them, and my coffers are full again. We have another ring at least that we can use, and there is no, yeah, but somebody might still benefit from it. I'll bring him down just in case. Although with the thunder mages that will work perfectly fine. Sorry, I always end up pressing all the buttons. So what else can we do? Maybe we give some resistances here. I think, yeah, Nomdrum died first. Yeah, there is only 2 guys who have one name. Oh no, the guy in the back as well. 3 guys, so I think Nomdrum died this time first, so technically our healer died. So I don't know if we give him the ring of restoration. That might be a thing, and this crystal might be a good way to go about it, you know. And I feel like I might give him a stone instead of bacon, you know, but he's getting quite a lot of weight that way. And you see, he's kinda, if he's not for his specials, our paladins are better off. They're getting more stats. Yeah, let's try the stone in this fight over the bacons, if you will. Oh, but where did they put the stones? Out here. Fair enough. Can we upgrade one of the stones? Yeah, we could. That's cool. We need one more of these and roll it up again. The more weight the better, if you are going to use it. Yeah, I did spend quite a few of my mithrils there, but hey, I think it's gonna be worth it. And it was this card that we was attempting. Let's give it a go now again. See how we're gonna perform. Here comes the Worlocks. We survived the first hit. They are dying definitely. Alright. Oh no. We lost 2 people, man, this time around. Nope, let's split down. Maybe a few more rings of restoration, you know, instead of some other things, if you will. I mean, we have plenty of weight. Technically, these guys are just giving us weight now. He's gonna level up probably, would he? Nope. So we don't have to worry about that. Maybe a few rings of restoration. We have an epic. We have a rare as well. So we can swap that and that. Swap that and that probably. So we have quite a few things to help us. Or maybe give one to him and keep this here. For just in case. I don't need that bacon though. Technically. Right. I think that's the way to go. Or I hope. Yep, let's try that. And give it another go. Oh no, man. That was very unlucky, if you will. We lost somebody on the first fly. Alright, let's reroll the cards. We have plenty of gold. So what we are facing now? Yeah, plenty of priests and healers, so I don't know. Should we try one with them? Sure, let's go in there, man. And see if that is going to help. That is taking quite a lot of DPS out of the equation. You know, they will live longer, but we might stand a chance to out-heal them, if you will. They are still at 50, man. Did they start at 50? Yeah. 47, so yeah, we are making progress. It's gonna be tough, but hey, by the looks of it, we can get it. Down to 35, we lost a person. So now we might bring the max as well. The pints, if you will. Yeah, man. No way, they are killing us one at a time. So maybe the guys in the back deserve the max as well. Okay guys, let me tidy up, I'll be back in a flash. Well guys, I'm gonna try this. I don't know how good it's going to be, but hey, I feel like this is the way to go. And now we don't have fire mages, so we can go with the Jin guy, if you will, and we can try this again, in my opinion. Yeah, we can maybe save ourselves. If we save ourselves for a few turns with the max, it might be enough. You never know. They are still at 50. I didn't see the max proc, so that was cool, I would say. Yeah, the Jin stuff is helping, but looks like, yeah, that rain cloud was not doing anything for us in this situation. I would say down to 38. Down to, I don't know, 38 still. Those priests are healing. 37. 34. We are doing better than the last time. 31. You know. $21, guys. That's cool. That's 17. Yep, I think we got this one. So the Warlocks are still giving us a lot of trouble, man. They are quite mean, and we are fixing them every 10 levels, man. We have some epic loot, but I don't know. I don't think that's important. And yeah, they're dying a bit earlier than the grasshopper guys, if you will. We can speed this up now. There we go. We are at the end of the road. All gone, done and dusted. So yeah, no point of giving up. Thunder resist, that's nice. Maybe we can keep them as they are. I might actually... Yeah, another mag. I'll grab the mag definitely. I don't know if the mag's procced for us. I'm not really sure, man. So I'm gonna lock it up. Guys, give me a few seconds. I'll tidy up and... Well, guys, I tidy up the coffers, if you will. And I'm gonna bring back my artifacts as well as they go. I managed to kinda end up making a druid cowl, you know, an epic one. With crit damage and intelligence by mistake. Again, if you will, nothing to kinda grab from the shop, so we can just jump into it. And I really want to try this and see what happens. Although I have to give somebody this thingy, and I might give this thingy if there is a guy who will not level up. Nope, we have a guy who is not going to level up, so let's grab that. Although I'm not really sure if he is the right candidate for that. Nope, we are better off swapping those things, if you will, that way. And maybe I upgrade even this crystal. It's only one, so yep, we can roll it up again and store more of the energy, if you will. I managed to spend all of my mithril very quickly, if you will. This will be nice too to be upgraded, but yeah, I can do it. Maybe, yep, there we go. That will do it. And let's jump into it. I don't know if I'm kinda handicapping myself by not using the forge recipes and crafting gear and make my run a bit harder. So yep, where did we want it to go? Yep, here. And see what happens with this 30 priests, if you will. They are going to be pushover clan, and I don't see why should we be having any trouble. But I kinda set up the artifacts. Two of the guys are leveling up as well, and hopefully I'll give them the right amount of things. But nope, we are losing them big time, as you can see. I don't know why they stopped shooting at... Maybe he died first, the guy with the artifacts, if you will, you know. So maybe we should go somewhere else, if you will, and try something different for a change. Yeah, that will do for now, I would say. Maybe I give them some weight. Although he is not a veteran, he can play with it for now. He's leveling up, so therefore the artifacts, and he's leveling up, so therefore the artifacts split it that way. So we can jump into this one. This should be right up our alley, if you will, you know. We shouldn't have a bother with them. The skull splitter orc are fine. They cannot do much. Yep, that's it. We are home free. There we go, done and dusted. Fair enough, we didn't get any loot, some bounties and stuff. What we are facing here? No, I can leave that be. I don't really want it, so now I can start checking for leveling up. Now we're gonna have another fight, no bother. Oh, we have a chieftain who is agile as well, and he is the only one, so we might stand a chance to grab that for 27,000 bounty. Let's try it. I mean, we don't have any protection against the ice, but we might be fine with everything else. He is doing most of the DPS, which is quite fun, you know, to observe. Yep, everything is going according to plans. And I'm not really sure, I maybe should have given the bacons to some of the other guys, but I don't see them proccing. And there we go. he managed to kill one of us. Somehow. I don't think that he stand a chance to hold us down. So somebody died, but who was it? I'm not really sure. Well, that's sort of guess. Fair enough. Okay, a cow, this, that, yeah, I don't know if I want that cow. I don't think that I want that cow. So, or crown, sorry. So I can get rid of it. No bother. We can keep cracking. Let's check the leveling up. Yep, there we go. We have another gentleman who is about to level up. We have two gentlemen who are about to level up, if you will. I don't know if those bacons are proccing, but hey, it doesn't look like that. He is going to level up, so he can have the double wisdom for a change. And I don't know what we are fighting though. Can he do it? Yeah, he can be a paladin for an extra fight, if you will, at the moment. So we might go as it is. We have mages, but only fire mages down here. So maybe we go there and we just equip our water stuff and don't take the chances, if you will. And let's run into it. Yep, the bacon is proccing, but looks good for us. Here and there. Now this is going to be one of those 3 minutes later fight, guys, if you will. There we go, all done and dusted. We can dismantle that, no bother. We don't have to worry about it. Nobody to hire. Yeah, divine. Let's grab one. I don't think that we had many of them. I think it was only one. Leveling up, probably, very likely. And very likely. So let's swap that with that. And we are leveling up here too, man. So off we go. Let's sort that one out. 46. What we are seeing as bounties. Yes, we are definitely leveling up there too. So if this procs, he will be better off, you know, I would say, but hey, we're gonna run with it. Yeah, and we are leveling up here. So we cannot give this guy everything that we want, but we might swap things around and see if he can become a paladin. Nope, he cannot become a paladin, unfortunately. What he is missing though? Oh, wisdom. He doesn't have wisdom, so yeah. There you go, guys. So not everybody can have everything that we want, but we can give him another stat this way, at the very least. Maybe we should give him a wisdom instead. Yeah, he's a veteran technically. So, but he might be a priest, a war priest. Nope, he needs strength to become a war priest. So there we go. Oh no, this is stamina. We need wisdom. Do we have another wisdom thingy? Yeah, we do. So we can start working on it. And that will kind of give him some much desired stats. Now we have thunder mages here. Yeah, as well. So who doesn't have... Yep, he doesn't have anything to do this around. 46. Yeah, the dice will give him whatever and he can get some stamina. So stamina, wisdom, strength, stamina and 2 randoms. Fair enough. We can run with that. And maybe we take these guys. They look like the best option. But no, these guys will be cool as well. We can equip just our gym stuff instead. And we go there. They should be the bread and butter, if you will. Well, 3 minutes later, guys, we are done. And we won. I don't think that I want to keep any more benedictions. My goodness, man. I'm still gonna keep it. I cannot resist. Nothing to buy in the shop. Level-wise, he's coming close. But not this level, if you will. So we can give him the bacon. What we are facing, though? I didn't check. Oh, it's the listman. And we don't have thunder mages there. Yeah, so maybe we go there and try them for a change. Yeah, some bacon procs might be nice. He doesn't need that anymore, if you ask me. Oh man, I end up keeping this in the backpack, so yeah, it is what it is now. He doesn't need the wisdom anymore. He can have his other thing, whatever it was. I don't know. We can put that in there. The Tesla coil. I have to kind of get used to all these swap system around. And I'm missing a dice. I think I had more dices, man. Yeah, probably. Yep, 2 more actually. And I can upgrade one. By the looks of it. Yeah, why not? Perfect. We can run with another dice right there. My goodness me, this is becoming a bit obnoxious, if you will. Yeah, it looks like that's the way to go at this point. We can run with it, and I don't know if this is better for him, but let's try it for now. This could be better technically than the dice. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to maximize the level ups, if you will, at this point, guys. So let's just jump into it. We are going right there, see how we're gonna perform. Well, that's a game, guys, by the looks of it. Oh, the grasshoppers, come on. Well, it is what it is, guys. Them grasshoppers can be quite annoying. We're gonna disassemble everything. No veteran to recruit. We have another artifact. I'm gonna grab another dice. Golden pauldrons, sure. We are still using the set, if you will. Give me a second, guys, to tidy up. Well, guys, I tidy up and we are ready to go, kind of thing. I managed to end up having a golden knight helmet, if you will. Legendary quality, so yep, that's quite nice for us. It's an improvement. Nothing that we want to buy. There was no, how do you call it, no recruit to be rescued, and we probably need the water stuff at this stage, but I'm willing to attempt and run as it is, to be honest, just to see if I can pull it off, you know, or we are still gonna suffer from the fire mages quite badly. We should be able to remove the buffs, but with the chain heals. But yep, it looks like we can hold them up, no bother. And that's a fight, guys. That's quite amazing. We are making quite a lot of progress, if you will. No recruit to be hired. Yeah, I don't know. We still need to make a mythic helmet, if you will. So we might as well. And we can drop them up here straight away. And that can go in there too. So let's see what we are facing. We are facing quite a lot of melee guys, which is quite cool. How about the experience? So right, so we can go that way for this fight, and 70. How much? 45, 50. Yeah, so he's go first, he goes second, so it's not a big deal. We can sort it out. It kinda lined up, if you will. What we're gonna grab? Yeah, the melee guys. Let's try them. At least our bacon's procced, guys. And that's a game, guys. So yep, that's perfectly fine. Let's disassemble that. There is no point of keeping it around. Nothing special in the shop. Level ups. Yep, he is leveling up, so we can give him the double dices, or we can definitely give him one of this troll tooth necklace for 1 stamina, 1 strength. Plus he is getting wisdom and strength and 2 randoms. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, he is going to level up, so he can use the extra wisdom, if you will, as well, and we can crack on. All right, we have a chieftain, yeah, and some fire mages too. So do we give them a go? Sure, man, why not? Let's grab our water stuff for the back ranks, and maybe we can bring this thing in. He's not gonna level up. Nope. So maybe we go that way. Our bacon is it's a bit of a problem now, but we can give it to him. If it procs, it procs. Technically he will have more procs, you know, with the bacon and this ring of thunder, but we're gonna be doing more damage this way. But it's only one of them technically, so it might be worthwhile. Yeah, sure, man. Let's try, just for science, you know. Yeah, but we are not killing them in the same time, are we? Probably not. Oh, there we go, they are dying now. So yeah, we should be fine. Oh, there we go, you can see the necklace as well. At least he got some extra stats as well, the dark heart, if you will. Then there we go, we have a new veteran finally, guys. You know, and I don't know, maybe we should replace no, we should do the same for everybody else, you know. Give him a few stats so he can be a paladin or a warpriest, and then we can maybe replace this gentleman in the back. Or yeah, it looks like he's a better priest than him, so yeah, but I don't know, it's a bit strange. He cannot be a paladin or a priest, if you will. One of them cannot, definitely. Yeah, he doesn't have the wisdom. So, but hey, we'll replace him later on. So let's fix this for now. You know, we can go that way. And do we give him the other necklace? Am I still keeping it in the... I cannot see the third one. Oh, here it is. Fair enough. We can go that way. And I think he can be a paladin for this run as well, for even extra stats. But anyway, we're gonna replace him, so... But for now, he can stay there. Actually, he's gonna go first. So we better take care of this gentleman. He needs wisdom only. Yep, I think that will do it for now. He is about to level up. And he doesn't even have the tome. So he's gonna need a few more battles though. And he's about to level up too. My goodness me, man. So where do we go? Well, we cannot please everybody, guys, so we're gonna have to make compromises. For now, if you will. We might leave that behind for now, see how it's gonna go. And I'll sort out the gentleman, the new gentleman, and I'll be back. Well, guys, I didn't pay attention and I end up messing up, if you will. The gentleman is of the element fire at the moment, so unfortunately our Holy Alliance is no longer active, if you will. You know, now I need to fix things and I don't even remember what was here, to be honest. Yeah, we can go like that for now, if you will, and he can level up as a paladin. So I should have, yeah, he is holy, but he is fire now, so our Holy Alliance is no longer viable. But hey, it's a better recruit, if you will. I don't know if we can take these guys. It looks like they are less than last time. Yeah, so do we have the fire stuff on? Yep, we do, so we can just jump into it and try to deal with them, in all honesty. I mean, the gin stuff might be better even, but let's see how it's gonna go. Things are all over the place now. We are not killing them though. They are not killing us, but... No way. They are going to push us all the way into the back, man. Nope. No point, man. We are doing nothing there, technically. Too many healers, if you will. But it was worth trying always. I want to check, man. So now we have 10 and 5, so we have to go here with the hope that we can kind of out DPS those healers, the 10 of them, if you will, but I don't think so, man. It's not gonna work out. It's just too many. And there is no way we can bring more DPS, if you ask me. No, they are healing quite fine. So, yep, those guys are nasty to us, and we have to reroll the cards, sorry. Now we have a chieftain here for 13,000. We're gonna have to grab the trap for these guys at the very least. I don't know if I want to leave the, how do you call it? Yeah. So I can give him this. It's not a big deal, but technically he needs more wisdom. Next time when he levels up, I better give him the wisdom, guys. And I don't think that he needs the wisdom. We can go with that, or even with this, for some extra, for a chance to kind of remove more debuffs. And there was fire mages, yeah? Sorry guys. Yep, there it is. There is both of them. So let's give it a go as it is. See if it's gonna work out. Oh no. Yep, that's nasty. We better split. Man, that was brutal. So what's happening there? Yeah, arrows. Yeah, they are doing more damage, man. With the thingy. With the cane. And these guys are shooting ice arrows. I don't know how can we counter that. Oh yeah, but I didn't pick up this. I messed it up, guys. My bad. Technically, they were shooting all over the place. Let's try again. See if it's gonna work out. Well guys, 2.5 minutes later we are at the skulls, if you will. And this should sort it. Technically, we couldn't kill them, but they couldn't kill us either, so yep. The only problem was that Ring of Thunder missing on the previous attempt. I didn't put it on. So the Thunder Mages were doing whatever they want. And they had the canes too, so it was brutal, technically. We couldn't out-heal them. Look, my goodness me. Next time we might get it as well when we are playing with warriors. And I think we're gonna call it an episode after this, guys. And I'm willing to try this. I think we're all sorted. I just need to put the gin stuff and maybe swap a few things so we stand a chance to survive a bit longer. He might level up. Yeah, 46, he wouldn't. Anybody else? Yeah, he wouldn't. And he wouldn't either, so we can kinda do whatever we want at this point. I don't think that he needs the tome, so I'll give him the Ankh just in case. Do we have Thunder Mages? Yeah, 6 of them, so we better keep our trap going around, if you will. That's nice, but I don't know if I like them. I never kinda use them, in all honesty. I prefer the sets, so I'll give this a go as it is, but yeah, he doesn't need both of those. You know, we can, and he can go be the knight again, if you will. He's about to level up, 49 almost, so next time we can give him an Ankh, if you will. I don't know why I pick up that. Oh, that came with the recruit, sorry guys. So yeah, I think that will be fine. Or that's what I think. We can maybe do that. Double dices, is it necessary? Right, not really. That blood thing might be better for us, and maybe double dice is there for now. I don't know. Sounds like a plan. This is fixed, you know. This is a chance to have a chance after the ultimate, if you will. Chance to kind of increase. This is increased, if you will. Period. So, yep, let's try this. I think it should work out. It's 35,000 bounty, guys, if you will. So let's see how we're gonna fare. We are being pushed, but not for long, I think. Did they start dying? I don't see any remains, so probably not. There we go. We start making progress, if you will. Right. Things are moving in the right direction. Technically, I don't see a lot of dices proccing. Yeah, there we go. They are technically, but and no bacon procs. At least I didn't notice any, which is quite interesting. And let's deal with the grasshoppers. Yeah guys, and a minute later that is done. This was the easier one with the Reapers, if you will. So lucky us, lucky us. And yep, we have a nice guy here, but not really, we're not gonna hire him. Artifact wise, hey, here we go. We have the Kakapo egg, if you will. And this might come handy. Now we can kinda maybe consider improving one of the Kakapo thingies and take advantage of it. I mean, you're gonna get stamina, otherwise it's working, I think. I mean, the character will get stamina. Oh, every battleman. Well, that's cool. I think that's cool. Oh, he leveled up. And he leveled up with the wrong things as well. I didn't notice. Yeah, it happens. What can you do? I'm not really sure if that procced, but yeah, he got 100 weight. Yeah, he's gaining stuff. If you ask me, he's going to level up, so we can do that. For him, everybody else are fine. Yeah, everybody leveled up technically, if you ask me. Even the guys that we didn't expect to level up. You know, so what can I say? I apparently didn't notice what we was getting there, or the right amount. But yeah, fair enough, guys. I think I'm gonna call it an episode right now. And please like, comment and subscribe if you have the time for it and the will for it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.